everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to install drawer handles easily. This will be a simple and straightforward tutorial, so let's get right into the video. If you're going to be installing many handles, I recommend that you create a template. But if you're installing 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 handles, you can probably do it this way and it'll be a little bit faster because creating a template does take some time. I have a handle right here, and this is a drawer that I have right over here, okay? And it doesn't have a handle. It's a spare cabinet from the kitchen that I had, and I keep it in the garage to keep my tools and stuff, but I wanted to put some handles on the drawers. I do have the handles for the drawers, they just weren't installed. So I figured what a better time than now than to install them. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of tape, I've placed it on here, I've marked off where I want to drill the holes. And I recommend that you mark it off on a piece of tape as opposed to the actual drawer surface because it might be hard to remove the markings. So you can see that we have the holes for the screws right there, and I have the screws right over here, the hardware to screw these in. So these will actually go into there like that, okay? Now make sure that your screws are slightly deeper than the thickness of the drawer. So you can see the screws are slightly deeper than the thickness of the drawer. So that means that I can actually use them to hold the handles in place, okay? And you want to make sure that your drill bit that you're going to use is slightly bigger than the actual shaft of the screw, but smaller than the thickness of the actual head of the screw. Okay, and if you're ever in doubt, just go a size down, go a little bit too small, and you can always make the hole bigger after. So always remember that. As far as I know, this is the right size, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drill these holes. I've made my markings right over here for where I'm gonna drill. It's level. As far as I know, it's centered. It might not be 100% accurate, but this is a garage cabinet, like I said. That's why I don't really care too much. If you're doing something in a kitchen or in a formal place where you care about it, then definitely make sure it's centered, level, and everything. I literally just use like scrap pieces of wood on top of this to make a working surface. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drill into the drawer. I'm gonna make sure that everything is moved back so that we don't hit anything. Okay, woo! Here's my watering can. I'm gonna drill into the drawer like this, okay? Make sure you get those holes as close as they can be, okay, to where they need to be. I'm going to start off nice and slowly, okay? And once we pierce into the drawer, it'll be a little bit easier to drill through it. Okay, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to back it off a bit. There we go. Okay, through right there. This one right over here is next. Let's make sure before I drill the hole. Yeah, that's perfect, perfect size. The shaft basically barely fits through there. We're gonna drill right here now. Okay. And if you're struggling to go through, then you can always drill a pilot hole first. I would recommend that, but like I said, this is a rough job, but drilling a pilot hole will give you a better finish. Next, what we're gonna do, take the screws, and I'm gonna place them through from the inside. I'm going to place them through from the inside to the outside, just like that. You can see they're sticking out. There's a little bit of like wood rip that came through here, so I'm just going to move it, and they should stick out a bit more, just like that, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Phillips head screwdriver to tighten them in place into the handle, okay? Both screws are there. I'm going to get my Phillips head, make sure we're all on camera. Yeah, we're good to go. And with my Phillips head, I'm just going to tighten them in place, just like this. And this is where you hope that your measurements were done properly, because this is where it will make or break your kitchen. If your handles do not line up properly, then it will literally make or break your kitchen. Now, the good thing is that there's always a little bit of leeway. So let's say, and this is a good example right now, let's say I drilled the hole just a little bit too narrow. I can always just add a little bit more width to it. So I believe that I did drill this ever so slightly too narrow. Let me try and adjust it here like this. You can always play around to get a little bit of a better angle. There we go. Should be okay right there. Okay, so now we're good to go. I'm going to tighten these screws in place just like that, and we're going to have a nice handle on here. It's going to look great. And like I said, if you ever need to, you can always adjust the holes a little bit. You can make them a little bit tighter, inwards or outwards, a little bit looser. It's up to you. I'm actually, unfortunately, I'm stripping the screw back here, but I think I might have to give you guys a demonstration of how to fix a hole that's slightly off, because this is slightly off. So I did them just ever so slightly too narrow, which is totally okay in this situation. The most important thing is that they're level, because what I can do now is I can widen them a little bit. I'll show you. So if you made the right measurement, beautiful, done deal. If you didn't, like myself, what we're going to do now is we're going to widen one of the holes. I believe that this was the one that was just too close inward. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to widen this a little bit, just like that. You don't want to go too much, because if you go too much, then then it's going to be, then the hole will be too big. Okay. Also, if your handle is not level, that's an easy way to fix it as well. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to try that one more time, putting this screw in place, just like I just showed you. And we're going to work our way with the other screw, which hopefully the other screw will fit just fine now as well. Okay, there we go. So this one is going in, and we're going to get the other screw right here. It should go as well. Let's see if we made it happen. Yes, we did. Good to go. So now I'm just going to tighten these up, and that's how to install a handle, okay? It's actually not that hard. But like I said, if you're doing a few of them, then you can get away with this. But if you're doing like 20, 30, 50 handles in a big kitchen, make a template. It will save you so much time, okay? So I'm just gonna tighten these up. If you just give me a quick moment, and we'll be good to go. Make sure that your screws are nice and tight, because that's gonna give you the handle that you want. You don't want a handle that's wobbly and jiggly. That's not going to be good. And also, quick note, if you're installing many handles, be consistent with your placement in terms of how far they are away from the edge of the cabinet. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And obviously, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to do that. You're obviously going to rip off the tape before you put the handle in. I can't believe I forgot that. It's all good. I'm going to take the handle off. I'll rip off the tape, and I'll just screw the handle back in. I mean, I figured you would know that step, but I just completely forgot because I was so off. Anyways, I'll take the handle off and I'll rip off the tape after. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.